So, what's up, gang? I think I'll be whispering because, yeah, whispering. Uh, uh, okay, wait, what the hell? Mm, damn, 1 second, what the hell? Damn, I don't know what happened. I, I guess I can only go with display capture. Okay, so what we're trying to do here is today, when we get the mouse movement in, I understand how I could imbue the mouse movement into my actions. So, wait, mm, do I have paint? Yes, I do. Okay, so idea behind this, if I have if I have this mouse and it's a three-player screen, the camera is always fixed against the opponent, and we are here fighting the opponent. Okay, so mouse, whatever action you do, like if I move this direction, this will be recorded in a 2D space. Okay, it'll be recorded in one direction. So if I'm putting my left mouse button, which I move towards the right direction, my left hand will do a right attack, a hook. If I did the same with the left, it will do a, a flicker jab, maybe something like that. And if it's a up, it's an uppercut. It just goes poof. Okay, so it's gonna be based on that. And I could, I'm trying to get the current position first, and I know the first starting position and the current position. So what I'm trying to do is the current position will be located to the current position here. A, let's consider the last position or the original position being B, I mean A, and the current position as A, actually B. So wherever B stands, in all the set directions where the mouse could go, whichever line it's closest to in these lines, in these points. So if it's closer, my B point being closer to, if my B point was closer to any of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If it was right here, if I move my mouse towards like this, the point it's closest to. So B point, that's perfectly halfway. Like this. If this point is closest to this point using the x and y coordinates. Okay. If it's closer to this, then the mouse technically moved in the horizontal direction. If it did that, the computer will detect, okay, wait, so it's the horizontal direction, play the animation horizontal. That's the idea. So what I've got is, as usual, event begin play, sequenced it to the branch, and then is mouse held. I want to make sure that it's the specific mouse held. So if mouse is held, if it's a left mouse button is held, I should make it separate left mouse button, right mouse button. No, but it'll be like double work. Hmm. How do you differentiate it? I mean, I could just separate, I could just copy paste the same thing, just switch it to the right mouse button and do the same thing, which is easier work. But I want to test myself. How can I make sure we're just using one boolean, give two separate information? Hmm. I could get the current position. That's so much work though. I was thinking while getting the current position, I'll separately on the background check what mouse is being held, what mouse being held in this position. If it's a left mouse button or right mouse button. If it's if it's left mouse, yeah, here I could set it so that if nah, that's so much work. I'll just do the right mouse is LMB is yes is left mouse button held. I have to just copy paste all of this and repeat it again for the right mouse button. Here what I've done is left mouse button is if it's held, set the position of the mouse through get mouse position and player controller. Get that through that, and then I'll just print it. So right now, this is the reaction. So if I do right now, when I held it, it was there on that point. If I release it, it's right here. So I got the same thing, but the X value changed. Do you see that? That X shift makes sure that it's closer. I will set the center point as the same X value. Okay, that's smart. Let's start off with that. Last mouse position. Get last mouse position Uh, Wait, why am I even making that? I think I can, yeah, from the last position, let's set that UI shift that sends it to the direction it is. I don't know much about Blueprintt, but it's so annoying. Wishing. Why is it a white screen? Ah, let's go. Hmm. I think even tick is better because like, when tick, it actually does this to every tick, every frame, which could make it best performance at very high stake fights. but it's way faster and more reactive, I think. Just get a better PC, bro. If you can't play this game, just get a better. Okay, so we got get mouse positions to current position. Then mm, then take if it's true, it's held. Get current position. So it should be calculated before the current position is revealed, which is how do we do that? How do we make sure the last mouse position is detected before the current position is entered? Uh, I thought the release was an nice idea. Current. Yeah, I think that was a nice idea. If it's true, the left mouse button is held and it's true, that's the last current position when it's held, when it's pressed. And then when released, it's where the current position is. How's that? That's way better. So let's bring those back. Last was current. After that, uh, which is higher? Dot, dot, and then I think wouldn't the Oh, wait, what if instead of making them like this, where they're combined from the start, it's uh, let subtract yeah, alright. Then after that, after those two other verbs, what is ABS gang? Okay, understand. Those two are float variables. Hmm. So if this is true, this is the x value, right? Yeah. Okay, if those two are true, one is x minus one. X is x is which direction going? Is y considered up? Shit. I, in a 2D plane, which one is which? Y is up, right? Is is print object. Uh, the first one is x, the second one is y. So if I move it up, wait. It's so confusing, right? what happened? Okay, so X seems to be increasing. Ah, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Huh? Okay. So going towards the left is reducing and positive is the same. So why? Okay, why going down positive, upwards is negative? Understandable. And that's true. So, okay, if it's a hmm, where do I usually start off though? Right? Wherever I go, how much ever I talk, at this side is 1000 as a float value, I think. Yeah, this is extending that. Wait, that means it will bug off if I, yeah. So unless I do the, okay, so what's happening here is it has a set value. So if I, it will work until unless I go overboard. I know. So there's a reset value. So over here it's usually 1000, no? Yeah, something is weird. Yeah, let's check this also. Okay, what I'm thinking is kind of stupid, but I don't think it will work. I It makes zero sense, but it makes sense. Okay, so if I were to, if I were to turn slightly, It's always wait, okay, it starts off with 1,000. Wait, what if instead of that, I get the set value, the last digit value, and then the the current value. Okay, and the value that I got, whichever is higher, would be the one. Instead of subtracting them and then setting them to a set value, I could instead I could instead take the value of x, right? Take the value of x and the current x, and then see which one is bigger. Uh, Greater. Okay. Yeah. If current time is greater than this, if it's if x value, the current one is greater than that, uh, okay, yeah, if it's true, then the character has turned left, she right. Yeah, the character has turned right. It makes so much sense. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Yeah, and if it's the other way around, if it's like this, if A, okay, let me just, yeah, if if the x value, the current mouse value is lesser, yes, great. Wait, let's just, yeah, and then let's just switch this. Yeah, that is the confusion. So the current value, if it's greater than the last mouse button, the last time we clicked, then they turn right. If it's lesser than the value, the x value of the last mouse button, then they turn left. That makes so much sense. Oh my god, okay. Oh, that makes so much sense. Oh my, I'm a genius. Oh shit, man. I'm such a genius. Let's go again. Okay, now using this information, right now, if the y is greater, because turning upwards made the, yeah, turning upwards increased while going down decreased. So if it's greater, the current mouse button is greater. Okay. Which one increased again? Facing it up increased. Ah, wait, I forgot. Okay, let's do that later. So if that's true, we just got the direction in which our mouse is moving. So after release, print. Let's just check. Let's check. We need 4 prints for each direction. Let's put a sequence first. If it's greater, it should go true. If it's greater, it should go true. If it's not, then it should go here. And the same, if it's not, it should go here. I want to see something else though. Oh, wait, no, let's just set it so that if it's not, yeah, this is better. Print a screen. So we don't get the actual value, just get the, we'll get it printed or not. So that's way better. Oh my god, looks so cluttered. What the hell? I hate when stuff like this is very cluttered. Ah, there. And then let us screen. Okay, so if it's true, if if the current mouse is greater, it turned right, right? The current mouse is greater than the last mouse, we turned right. If not, then left. Same thing. If the current mouse is higher, that means I look down. If I look down, I have to push my mouse up. It's down. So please tell me this works. Please tell me. That's so much brain power used there. Uh, oh, let's go, gang. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. See, see, see. I'm holding my mouse. I'm turning right. Right. I am turning right down. Let's let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bitch ass. We did it. We did it. Oh my god, I'm a genius. We got the system up. We got the system. Oh my god, I used so much brain. I've never been more smarter before. Oh my god. Okay, we just got the information of what direction you're going. And so with this, we know, oh my god, we know what's gonna happen now. We can just set the animation and we'll be done, bro. We'll be done. Let's go. My god. Okay, this wasn't hard as I thought it was gonna be. It's only this much? Shit. Okay, wait. Let's print saying the left mouse button printed. So that'll be we'll know which direction is the print string. LMB, left mouse button. Wait, but he saw, even though I didn't see here in this position, I didn't move this much. I only moved very slight. I moved more to the right than up. Okay, yeah. I moved like even a pixel up or down would make a big difference. This gives the information that how do I set as move threshold? So if I don't move, more than that pixels, don't print. How do I do that? How do I mute threshold? So it's checking if it's great or not, but it should be greater than this amount. Else if it will be considered as uh, how though? Uh, so from the last to the current, if that much, okay. It I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking, bro. It's so hard, right? So what we are trying to do is moment threshold is get to 10 pixels. So if if I don't move more than 10 pixels from the current mouse button, okay, let's okay, yeah, I got it. See, from the last mouse button and the current mouse button, let's minus them off. The minus of it would be a value. If that value is not greater than this, then don't consider it. Understood? So we got the values. Let's do that first. Let's move all of this down because it's kind of annoying to see so much shit. This is annoying now. Okay, let's just we know where it's gonna attach, so don't worry about it. So subtract. Let's get the x values. So whatever value we got here should be lesser than, by greater than, should be greater than movement threshold if true. Wait, no, it makes no sense. What if it's a negative value? Because if the current is going to be lesser than the last, it'll be a negative value, and the moment threshold is a positive value, so it'll be 100% considered as lesser. Hmm, what do we do? It'll work if it's a positive value, but it's not returning left also, so it would. Mhm. Oh my god. Okay, this is a problem. X, X. I was thinking multiply. I can multiply the digits to see if it's above a set threshold. And if after multiplying, I mean dividing, if it reaches a set threshold, after dividing also, because divide doesn't specify negative or positive, it can go both ways. But division and multiplication. So after that, I can even multiply negatives and positives. So It makes sense. After I do that, it'll be either positive or negative, which can be detected. And if the number, whatever number, is positive, then take it as a right. If it's negative, take it as left. No? So let's try that. So if it multiplies, uh, and let's divide. Divide is what I'm trying to multiply. Just multiply it into one larger digit. We make it shorter to see the moves away from the set threshold, which is mm, so if I get negative 10, mm, what if I get negative 1? Then dividing with 10 would just, there'll be no difference. Wait, there's no, that's stupid idea. It'll make no difference. It is smart because it'll save the information about negative and positive, but it will lose the information if the threshold has been reached or not. Let's just make it separately then. Wait, if it's if the movement threshold, no, not set. If the movement threshold is lesser than the pin, wait, no, then still have a lesser value. Wait, then let's just make two movement thresholds, one being positive and one being negative for the both side for both the directions. How's that? Movement threshold brackets positive, and then the second one being negative. How's that? So if x with x is going through movement threshold positive, positive digits are towards the right. So if the number is greater than that, it's moving right. So we have to do the same. Control C, Control V, same thing. This time this should be negative. Wait. Oh yeah, makes sense. Negative. I'm right. I was confusing myself. Why do I keep doing this? I was confusing myself by thinking, wait, if if a negative number is there, and if I'm trying to find a greater negative number, would that mean I'm trying to get a lesser number? But would that be considered as a greater number because I'm trying to find a greater number than that negative, which is lesser than the number? And I was like thinking, yeah, I was thinking stupid. Shut. I know what you're thinking. Shut. So, okay, this is turning left then. Oh, wait, oopsies. Oh, yeah, I did correct. So, negative numbers, negative numbers, if it's lesser, yeah, it should be lesser, my bad. Lesser than the number here, then it's true. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Shit. I'm actually smart. So this is up, this is down. No? Negative, positive, positive, minus those two. Wait, current is, it's a positive number. That's what I'm trying to look for. Positive. Positive number would make me look down. Yeah. Wait, no, but I'm moving my mouse up though. Yeah, I'm moving my mouse up. So this will be up. Ah, yeah, my bad. Yeah. Because normally if you move your mouse up, you look down. But it's actually you moving your mouse up. It's more based on the direction the mouse moves. Okay, let's test it. Let's move it right here. Now, let's test it. Let's move this. It's less cluttered now. Way better. This is positive for the right, negative for the left, positive for the right, negative. Wait, no, wrong way. I just changed the up, down. Okay, let's just check. Right now. Maybe we should increase. Yeah, I should increase the threshold. Wait, let's increase to 50. Make it up to 50 also. How is this down low? Okay, yeah, I did switch it. No, gang, I was right. And we gotta increase the threshold more. Let's increase 1,000 threshold. How? Oh, say the reverse. Yeah, oh my god. It makes so much sense. Oh, okay, because it's the wrong way. It says not, but still follows through and says the opposite. No? Even if I'm turning it right, because the threshold is way higher than the value, let's try. Okay. Is it printing just cause the original distance? So, let's try branching it. Yeah, I think we should branch it. If it's false, just do nothing, you know? You get it? Okay. I don't know how much pixels are moving. It's detecting, but the threshold is not detecting. That's not. Let's try increasing it to 1,000. 100 first, though, before 1,000. Okay. The threshold is actually working. Wait, the threshold is working. Let's go. I have to move. Oh my god. Okay, wait. That, I'm a genius. I'm an absolute bonkers of a genius person. I just didn't. I forgot about increasing the threshold. That's stupid. Wait, that's that's a bit more stupid. Oh my god, gang. Oh my god. It would be wait, I could just. Okay, wait. Please tell me. Yes. Um. Okay, forget to like change the negative. Hmm. Both the negatives are the one that's reacting. No, because I don't know why I'm thinking about this. Don't even question. This seems stupid, but it works. Okay, right, left. What? Okay, no, okay, that was stupid. It was the what? What? I forgot to make the negative number negative. That makes so much sense. Oh my god. Let's let's go. Let's go. Are you stupid? But I'm smart. Oh my God, damn, God damn, I am a genius. Let's go. Oh my God. It makes so much sense. It's like, something is weird. I don't understand why is it reacting negatively even though it this wouldn't have worked. I switching technically makes sense because it's turning negative, but then switching the number of is actually the way to fix it. Oh my God, I forgot about making it negative and it's all over that. Let's Oh my God, gang. Oh my God. Shit. I gotta record this moment. It's so deep. I never thought I'd be smart enough to do that. That's the first time I'm actually putting my brain cells into doing this. Also, I've done. I started off by just doing AI shit, bro. No joke. I pulled this up. I don't know what event play graph is. I just use some stuff over here, right? That is me using AI. But I was like, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna try thinking on my own, and I fucking did it, bro. That's so cool. Yo, I just pulled off the most insane brain. The amount, the highest amount of brain power I used. Okay, fucking so simple yet so smart. Input action, left mouse button. It'll go through a boolean saying is it held or not, and then it'll set the last mouse position and the current mouse position. When I release it, I'll set the current mouse position. When I click it, it'll be last mouse button. Okay, last mouse position. And then what it does is it'll take that information and then negative to the same position of current. So whatever value it gets, it'll be minus to that value, and then after minusing that value, because it'll reduce and see if it's a higher, if it's a greater value or a positive value or negative value, then I'll send it through the positive threshold. That's just for I made the threshold just to make sure that even by moving a slight pixel of an inch doesn't make sure that it's fully detected as I'm moving in all directions. So I did that, changed it into greater or lesser depending on the positive and negative, and then checked. It fucking works. My idea was that's left mouse button. If I'm turning right, it's right left mouse button. Left. Oh my god. Up, down. Oh my god. It works. It works. I'm genius. I'm a genius. It's so perfect, bro. It's detecting the move. Now I can like set up shit for my combat. I can start it with the combat mechanics. It's real though. Even though it looks so simple, I'm actually proud of what I've done. It's it's so simple, yet what I've done is something I've never done before. So I'm so happy about it. I in the middle of recording that, I kind of forgot why minused it. And I was like, oh wait, makes sense. I can't set a threshold that's too high. Let's reduce this to 50 because I feel like it's too much. No, this is too little, isn't it? Okay. That's hmm. I don't know, 100 better, I guess. Because I want them to actually move their hand, the players. I don't want them to just move like a Discord moderator is having the highest ping, highest. Should I make it more intense? The more you have to move, the more intense it will be. Because you have to do so much and your brain will be overwhelmed. Which will be nice, because more fun. Yeah. I'm moving like what, 2 centimeters? It'd be nice to add one more zero. I I don't know. Uh, uh, Zero. I tried to put 100, bro. Oh, okay, 1,000 is insane. Let's not do 1,000. It's 250. 250. Let's see. Why would I be- Can I go right up? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, but it's so hard because I have to. Anyways, the camera will be locked, so not. I don't have to worry about. Okay, I can even. Gang, the setup is so good. I can even get the diagonal. I was like, okay, wait. And then while getting this idea right about the ideas where if the direction in the mouse you move in the direction in which the character punches, I wanted diagonal to add more cool stunts and shit. Like instead of just putting straight punches and linear punches, I could go diagonal. Those like kicks. I could go for kicks also diagonally. I was like, oh wait, I could do that. But I was like, wait, how can the computer detect that? I was like, oh, okay, it's annoyingly large though. It's like right, left, up, down is normal. But then, okay, no, it's normal. I'm just too lazy to move my hand all the way there. Okay, yeah, I'm just too lazy. Yeah, I'm just too lazy. Oh my God, gang. I, let's make everything clean because I have OCD for this shit, bro. No joke. I prefer if everything is perfectly aligned. Alignment. Oh, Shift W, Alt Shift S to align to the center. Oh, can I make it sideways also? I can't. Yeah, I can't. Oh, some of the strings are higher. Okay, let's try using the shortcuts. Alt Shift S. This Shift S. Ah, okay, okay. Understandable. Easy. Nice. Yes. Okay. So this, all of this, all of this, these two, these two. Okay. That was button, combat, mouse. Right mouse button. Let's get that. Link that share with this. Link that share with this. Wait, no. Press to this. Release to this. And then, what the hell is this emo song, bro? Okay. And then, it's a man against the sun. Yeah, I wish I could put music for you, but then I can't. It's so annoying. I'm not, see, thing is, am I a huge streamer? No. Is anyone viewing my channel right now as I'm speaking, as if I have millions of people watching me? No. I'm sitting here alone. But for my I'm doing this shit for my portfolio. I don't know if anyone comes online, like, I genuinely don't know if someone comes online. I'm just, you know, seeing and waiting. I'm just doing this shit for my portfolio where I can store. I don't want to like record every single bit I'm making. Oh shit, am I even streaming? Am I streaming? I hate it if I don't stream. Please tell me I'm streaming. Okay, I am streaming. Oh my god, scare the shit out of me. Okay, I am streaming. Yeah, I don't even know if someone is streaming. It's no, I'm not. Like, it's the pointer. Yeah, so there's no one online. I know that. No one's gonna check. But I don't mind. I'm just streaming because I don't want to record or whatever I do. I want to keep it there without recording. It's so much. effort to record instead of just posting it quickly, instantly. But thing is, it doesn't fully get posted. It's there in my account, record all the recording, but it won't stay there. If I have music, which I don't like, I want to music. Hey, why am I even doing this? I could just wait. Yeah, like what? What am I doing? So much effort for nothing. Yep, I'm a genius. I just left this. Yay! Wow, beautiful. Combat, combat, mouse detection. Yeah, why it is annoying? I like you dot yeah, which looks cool. What color am I? Can I copy that? Oh, wait, I can control the transparency. That's too transparent. Yeah, that's better. Cool, cool. Okay, now that this is done, yeah, It's way cleaner now. Oh my god. Right. So that's done. Now we can just put and blend this thing and then blend the animation to the montage from each punch to the specific punches depending on wait. Okay, see. How do I make it so that right now, yeah, it gets the information. It gets the information up, right, down, left. True. But how do I get the information up, left? Like how it in the cloud or that is what we have done today, and I shall leave now because I have busy matters to do. I shall talk to you all later tomorrow, tomorrow late night stream because good night and thank you for witnessing my